He had gone to work for 4 hours and come. What's up, guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Nzanga Monica. Please, if it is your first time to come across this channel, subscribe and click on the notification bell so that you'll be notified whenever I upload a new video. Yeah, guys, today's video is all about my journey to Saudi Arabia as a maid. Yeah, but before we go any further, sit back and watch it to the end, and don't forget to like it. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Yeah, guys, it all started in 2019 when I had no job. I was just at home. I'm from Western Uganda, and by then I was staying with my brother in Fort Portal. Yeah, then I had no job. I was just at home, and I was like, and some of my friends actually had come to Saudi Arabia, and I was communicating to them. They're like, yeah, everything is well, everything is going on well, they're working, they haven't seen any problem. Then I asked them about the company that they used, and they directed me, and that company was in the central Uganda. From west to central, that transport it's not that easy if you're not working. Then I told my brother about that idea. Then he was like, okay, if that's what you want, I'll support you in everything. I'll do everything that you need. Actually, brother, I appreciate you so much, because if it wasn't you, I don't know where I could be now. But I appreciate you. If you're watching me, thank you so much. Yeah, then I came for registration. I did everything. 2019 March, I started my process. But it wasn't that easy as well. We had negative people. People were saying all kinds of bad things about this country. They're like, guys, what is happening there? You can't believe it. And we got a lot of negative videos. We were so discouraged that we shouldn't come here, that people are dying here, people are doing that, But me, I was focused because I know I was jobless. I was just at home doing nothing. I was like, I just had belief in my heart that if those are suffering, it's not me that I'll suffer there. I just believed in God, that God should do everything, should settle everything for me. Then finally, I had to ignore those negative people, negative videos. Actually, I told even my friends, whenever I could go at the company, I told them, guys, stop sending me negative things, because it's like you are discouraging yourselves. If you know what you want, don't listen to negative things. Always look for people who will encourage you in what you want to pursue. Always look for that, and always listen to that. But me, at first, my friends who had come to Saudi Arabia, they had encouraged me. They had told me everything, that Monica, here we are working, nothing is bad, we are doing all things, and we haven't seen any challenges. Then I was like, yeah, if those ones have made it and they're working and they have started earning, why not me? Let me also try my best. I know, but once you believe in God, God will never disappoint his children. Then finally, it took long. Actually, I was about to finish a year processing. It wasn't easy, from March 2019. Then finally my visa came out in 2020 January. I was the happiest person. I was the happiest, but a little bit scared, because I had heard the negative things. But I was so excited. I was like, whatever comes, I have to live. Yeah, I had to believe that all is well. Then we came. Yeah, my first time in the plane. Guys, you let me know in the comment section below, what was your experience in the plane. for the first time, you know. It was so amazing. I was so happy. But the time it set off, oh my god, I felt like all my intestines are out. Oh my god. Actually, when it set off, I made an alarm. I was like, oh my god, what's going on? But all in all, then we arrived. We arrived in Saudi Arabia. Yes. We arrived in Saudi Arabia in January, and actually it was winter time, you know. It was winter time, and everywhere was so cold. Everything was very cold, you know. In Uganda there's no winter, everything is moderate, you know. Then finally I came, and everything, when we arrived in Riyadh, that is the capital city of Saudi Arabia, when we arrived, oh my god, at the office there, I thought that maybe when we arrive, maybe the next day we will start working. That's what was in my head, not knowing that the time we arrive, again the journey starts. Then when they started teaching us Arabic things, like, you know, things to in the kitchen, like how to call the building, like how to call the bedroom, like how to call the parlor. You know, they started teaching us different things, and after they have taught you, you have to go for exams, you know. It wasn't easy until you pass that exam. That's when you get deployed. But when you fail, you repeat again. You fail, repeat, whether you fail like 5 times until you pass. That's where you get a job, or that's when they will deploy you. Yeah, then we struggled. They taught us, we read, we did everything, you know. And the first time we went for exams, and we passed, you know. All of you can't pass. There are those who failed, but they repeated and they passed. And then they again we waited like, I think 1 week to be deployed. But good, just with my company, you know, it had two options. The first option was to deploy you to your boss's house, and you go and stay there like a month or 2 months or 3 months. It's according to your bosses, or the way they love you, that's the way they do it. Yeah, if you might go there and stay there like 2 months, and you come back to the office, and they get you another job just like that. And another option was they take you to a hostel. You work part-time, like you work 8 hours in a day. In the morning you go and work for 4 hours, then in the evening you go for more 4 hours. Yeah, those 8 hours. Yeah, then me, I was so blessed. Oh my god, you know, I was so blessed. They took me to hostel, working part-time, and we could work 4 hours, we come back, we do everything. And every Friday we couldn't work, we could go for shopping. Yeah, then like that. And you know, just I had worked only for 1 month, then corona came up. Then corona came, and it was just 1 month me working, you know. And negative people were saying, news were like, they're going to take us back to our countries because this, they don't know when it will end. And I was so scared. I was like, oh my god, I've just started working, I go back home now, what am I going to do there? I've just started just 1 month. You know, it was just 1 month, and it was my first time to get a big salary. You know, I used it the way I wanted. You know, I was just happy buying what I never had. You know, the first time getting your salary. You know what it means. Yeah, then I was scared. I was like, oh my god, I'm not going anywhere. Then my company came up with another option. They're like, you in hostels, because no moving, no what. We stayed home actually for like 2 months, not working, just sitting, eating. And they're like, the only option they had for us is to take us in our bosses' houses, and we stay there. Then I was like, yeah, I came to work. It was just God's grace that I was in hostel. I didn't know that I would be even in hostel. Let me just go out to my boss's house, because I had no option. They said if you don't want to go in your boss's house, then they'll take you back to your country. Then me, I said, I have to do what? I have to go to my boss's house. Then they took me to my boss's house. Yeah, I had no experience. I knew nothing. But then I went there, and yeah, my boss was actually, my boss was nice. She was nice to me. Yeah, she knew I was new to the country, because I didn't know nothing. I never knew Arabic. But we were managing like that. Like she could tell me to bring something and I could not understand. She could just come and pick it for herself. Like one time I remember she was sitting in the parlor, and I think I was in my room, and she wanted a tissue. And I didn't know nothing about that. I didn't know the name of the tissue in Arabic, and she was like, Monica, Monica, atin mandir. It's like, what is mandir? And she was struggling to do signs. She could touch to her nose, trying to tell me that she needs mandir, but me, I couldn't understand. I was like, what? And she could just go for herself. And she was teaching me slowly by slowly. Then I spent there about 4 months. By then, Corona had gone down. Here in Saudi, Corona had gone down. Then I left that house, and we went back to hostel. Yes, then actually I spent in hostel like 2 years. Yeah, I spent in hostel 2 years. Then my company decided to bring me back to the house of my boss. Then it's where I am right now, and everything is well, everything is amazing. Actually, when it brought me, I was kind of scared, because I I could hear stories, people being tortured, people suffering, doing a lot of work. But I thank God everything here is well. They treat me as their own kid. I thank them so much, and I don't know how to appreciate them, but it's only God. It's only God who did this for me. Yeah. And guys, actually, the advice I would like to give you, those who are still in Uganda and in any other country, those who are willing to go outside their different countries, it's better when you want something, it's better you keep it to yourself, or you may tell someone that you trust, that will encourage you to do something. You may ask them, and if they encourage you, don't tell many people, because we got a lot of discouragements that no, you shouldn't go, you shouldn't do that. But because me, I knew what I wanted, I decided to leave. Because I remember some of my friends had to quit, and up to now they're still in Uganda. They had to quit because of the negative videos they are watching. When you want to come, just focus on what you want, pursue what you want. Don't listen to people, because if you listen to them, you want to reach your goal. Okay, guys, thank you so much for watching, and please subscribe and click on the notification bell. See you in the next video.